The number line shows the balance of Andy's bank account on different days of the month of June. Okay. So we see that on the 5th he had $140, on the 7th he had $48, on the 14th he had negative 44, and on the 1st he had minus 182. Okay, what date did Andy have $92 fewer in her account than she did on the 7th? Okay, so 92 fewer than on the 7th. Let me copy this question to the board. Okay, so on the 7th, she had $48, and we need to find a sum that is $92 fewer than this. So we need to subtract 92 from 48. And since 48 is positive and 92 is negative, to find the answer, we need to find the difference between 48 and 92. And since 92 is the greater number, the result will be in the negative. And the difference between 92 and 48 is, from 50 to 90 there is 40, and then we add the 2 here, and the distance between 50 and 48 is 2, and the distance between 90 and 92 is 2, so we add 4, so we have 44. So it is minus 44. Let me verify that I did not make a mistake. So we borrow 1 from the 9, so 9 becomes 8, and 2 becomes 12, and 12 minus 8 is 4, and 8 minus 4 is 4. So, okay. So the result is minus 44. So which day she had minus $44 in her account? It was the 14th. So the answer is the 14th. Okay, 3 baby penguins and their father were sitting on an iceberg 0.5 meters above the surface of the water. So if this is the surface of the water, they were sitting here, 0.5 meters above the surface of the water. The father dove down 4.7 meters from the iceberg into the water to catch dinner for his kids. So from this point, from 0.5, he went down 4.7 meters. Okay. What is the father penguin's position relative to the surface of the water? So we need to find the depth he ended up at after going down to the water from the iceberg. So we need to calculate how much is 0.5, which is positive, minus 4.7. And since 0.5 is positive and 4.7 is negative, we need to calculate the difference between these two numbers, and the result will be in the negative because 4.7 is the greater number of the two, and the difference between 4.7 and 0.5, 7 minus 5 is 2, and 4 minus 0 is 4. So the the answer is minus 4.2 meters. So he ended up here at minus 4.2. So this is the answer, minus 4.2. Wagging tails is a dog walking. Wagging tails is a dog walking business. Use the following bar chart to find Wagging tails total profit from 2010 to 2012. Wagging tails profit by year. Okay, so let me copy this chart to the board. And we need to find when there's total profit from 2010 to 2012. Okay, so we see that on 2010 they lost they lost $400. They were in the negative. Then in 2011 they lost another $200. And then at 2012 they had a profit, a positive profit of $200. So these two cancel out each other, and we end up with minus 400. So their total profit from 2010 to 2012 is minus 400. So they are not in profit, they have a loss of $400. Okay, Michael is doing an underwater handstand. Okay, handstand. So if this is Michael, these are his hands. Okay, his feet are sticking up 0.5 meters above the surface of the water. Okay, so if this is the surface of the water, let's say that this is 0, so his feet stick up 0.5 meters above the surface of the water. Michael's hands are 1.8 meters directly below his feet. Okay, so Michael's height is 1.8. What is the position of Michael's hands relative to the surface of the water? So we need to find this distance. Okay, so we need to find the difference between 1.8, which is Michael's height, and 0.5. So we need to subtract 0.5 from 1.8, which is 1.3, which means that the position of Michael's hand is minus 1.3 meters beneath the surface of the water. Thank you for watching. In the next video I will take quiz 2. Quiz 2 is about addition and subtraction word problems with negatives and adding and subtracting negative fractions and adding and subtracting integers. So I will see you in the next video.